Hi there, I'm Lisa Doyle with Rockcliff Realtors, and welcome to our weekly market update. Today is Friday, April 8th, and we've got a full update from what took place from last Friday, the 1st, till today. So I got some really good data. We're watching the market every day, and as you know, the reason we're doing these reports to help our clients to stay in tune with what's going on with the market is the media, as much as I know the media does their best to really keep in tune with what's going on, they are typically out of touch with exactly what's going on, kind of in the trenches. So this will help you to really stay in tune with what we're seeing in our area, which is the Greater East Bay. So just to give you some numbers, and this really might surprise you, 21% of all the homes that sold over the last 7 days sold at either full price or over asking price. So that's an interesting trend that we're seeing. Prices, homes that were priced right from the start are seeing an over asking or at least full price. So what we've seen in the last 7 days is 178 homes have gone pending, which is pretty good. That's higher than the previous weeks that we've seen so far this year. 142 new listings. So that's definitely the supply and demand going in the right direction. Significantly lower amount of listings this week than what we've seen, again, previous weeks. And when we say East Bay, we're talking about the 680, the 580 corridor, the clip of the 24 down to, say, Walnut Creek and into Concord. That's basically the marketplace that we're talking about. The 680 down Danville, San Ramon, down to Pleasanton in that area. In the last week, we've had 99 homes that have closed escrow. And this might be a statistic that may also give you a surprise, is 28% of all the homes that have closed in the last 7 days were what we call investor sales, which is non-owner occupied, investors looking to get into the market because they feel it's a great time to buy. So this is something for our buyer friends to keep in mind, is if the investors are jumping in at that level, it might be a good thing to think about. Even if the market tends to go down a little bit more before we stabilize, and at some point down the road we're going to start to see a recovery, we are near the bottom, and as a buyer looking to invest long term, it's a pretty good time to do that with interest rates with what they are. There's a couple other statistics that I wanted to share. Of the 277 homes that we've seen go closed and pending over the last 7 days, a big percent were over $1 million, which is an interesting, most people think that the lower market's moving and that yet the high end is not. 140 of our properties that have sold are over $1 million, and 13 were actually over $2 million. So that'll give you a real good idea of what we're seeing in our marketplace. And as the market continues to go through this year, of course, we're going to keep you really in tune on a weekly basis as far as what we're seeing. If the supply and demand keeps going in the right direction, a stabilization is more in our future. It's, like I said, it feels like some softening may occur down the road, but as a buyer, we're near the end, just to give you some confidence. And I wanted to share one thing that's kind of fun. The highest sale for this week is a property in Lafayette over on Happy Valley Road. Actually closed at $5.8 million. So pretty good for our area, the highest sale. The property was 4,900 square feet on 32 acres, so of course a very big piece of property. And the lowest price sale was a little one-bedroom condo in Concord, sold for $59,000. So that kind of gives you both ends of the spectrum. But if you have any questions about your specific home, of course, your circumstances, you want to know the value of your home, or we can help you with some planning down the road if you intend to make a move down the road, call us anytime. My name again is Lisa Doyle. My cell phone direct, 925-890-7443. And I look forward to seeing you next week.